as much as just about anybody. For your opening MAC game, you like that? You want that kind of challenge?
Yeah, we can make a big statement. We perform, especially the DBs, our most experienced group. You know, I think this is a way to put us on the map, make a statement that we are a good secondary.
How much in a game like that, where if last year's any indication, teams can go up and down the field, how much would getting a turnover and getting a pick for you guys? How much can that change the game?
Oh, it's huge. You know, I think we had our hands on a couple more last year that we didn't capitalize on, and it's just getting our offensive ball back. The same as them. I'm sure they're saying the same thing. You know, we just got to outplay their defense, and I think that's really what it's going to come down to. You know, getting the ball in Fro's hands, and then we'll see where it goes from there.
You get Owens?
Huh?
Do you cover Owens?
Did I cover Owens?
No, will you?
You mean Owens was last week?
Roger Lewis.
Lewis.
Yeah, Lewis.
What did I say?
Owens.
Owens, yeah.
Check.
Yeah, my bad.
Lewis.
It's gonna be on video too.
Yeah, Lewis.
We got Lewis.
I'll be on him. You know, I'll be on him for most part of the time. But you know, we don't shadow anybody. You know, me and Kelton, we both can guard the best in the league. We both can guard the best in the nation. So, coach put his trust in him. Coach put his trust in me. So we'll be fine.
For you, I mean, you guys have played some top-notch talent, individual guys, over the few years. Is the collection of guys that they have in weapons and the way that they use them, from 3 running backs to they've got 4 wideouts with over 200 yards, and they're getting their tight ends involved now. Is this kind of one of the more impressive collections of all-around talent that you've seen the team employ against you guys?
They got a great offense. They can run the ball. They got a very good running back on the side of the ball. I see 2 running backs, you know, and then they got a great quarterback. We didn't see him last year, but I saw him 2 years ago. So he's a good quarterback. So we really just got to be very, very fundamentally sound, and we should take care of things.
Are you ready to play 90-plus snaps if you have to out there? Because that's kind of the way they like to play.
Yeah, I'm in the best shape of my life. I can run all day. Yeah, for sure.
What's the difference? I mean, when you're out in the third quarter and you've maybe played as many snaps as you have against some other entire teams, what's kind of going through your mind at that point? What do you kind of do to kind of stay fresh? And
I got a whole list of things I go through before the ball snaps. So I might have to go through them a little faster this week, but I still got to go through my routine. But we'll be all right.
You guys didn't play Matt Johnson last year. You got him 2 years ago, but he was hurt last year. And he's kind of statistically kind of setting the world on fire. What have you kind of seen out of him? I know just talking to Fro, and he doesn't even, I mean, he's not facing him. He just said he's kind of got like a moxie in the pocket. He's got kind of some confidence. What have you seen out of him on film?
He can sling the ball. He can throw the ball, and he has a lot of options to throw the ball too. And he'll keep plays going. You know, so it's important for us to stay in coverage because he can keep a play alive with his feet. So, like I said, we gotta be fundamentally sound, and you can all handle it. This could be a good statement game. We're ready.
Balls out and communicate well because they move a fast tempo, like you said. So mostly for us, we're just gonna get lined up, get the calls out, and just play straight out.
Yeah, and in terms of their quarterback Johnson, he's obviously a guy who takes care of the ball very well. What have you seen out of him, and what do you go about stopping a guy who's so good at not turning the ball over?
They're so smart with it. They move the ball so methodically down the field. It's slow, but it's so effective. They nickel and dime you, and that's why he's so good. So I think you got to get him off tempo, get off the field on third downs, and hold him to field goals.
Now, last weekend, obviously, getting pressure on the quarterback was a big thing. Without spoiling the game plan too much, is that something moving forward that is going to be a key part of this defense?
I mean, yeah, it looked good. It looked good on Saturday. So I mean, I think we should keep doing it. But I think we definitely emphasize that. Our coach has a great game plan and right now set up. So we're just going to execute it and do the best we can.
You've played a lot of really good individual players over the past 4 years. Whether, Will Fuller just a couple weeks ago.
Jordan Matthews,
You've played Melvin Gordon, a lot of guys. I don't know if Bowling Green has anyone who's going to be a first-round pick, but is their overall collection of talent from the guy? They've got 2 running backs. They've got Roger Lewis, but they've got 4 guys of over 200 yards receiving. They've got 2 guys who are averaging like 6 yards a carry. They've got a goal line back, and now they're starting to use their tight ends more. Is this kind of the teams that you see, especially in MAC, is this collection of talent maybe the most impressive you've run up against?
I think
overall?
Against the MAC, it reminds me of an NIU team not too long, like a couple years ago. They were very complete, like this team. This team's complete. Like you said, they can hit you at all aspects of the game. With the run game, the pass game. So, I think with them, we've seen some great players, but I think, like you said, the Roger Lewis guy, the receivers, he's really, really good. So, we see Tajay every day. So I think that should help prepare us for him.
Bowling Green's kind of been a thorn in your guys' side. This is one of those teams you've played them 4 times and you haven't, or 3 times, and you haven't got them yet. How nice would it be, especially kind of given what's at stake with this one, to the 4th time around finally getting them back?
You know, it's their senior year. This is this is what we want. This is what we go for. You know, I think they're 13 in a row against the MAC East teams. So you know, that's something like as a MAC East team, you know, you take pride in, hey, we don't want to be the 14th. You know what I mean? So we want to go in there and get it done. And as a senior, I know all the seniors in there, you know, we're really excited for this one. This one we want bad.
How important is it to get this started on the right foot? Obviously, Bowling Green's one of your biggest tests. And what does it mean going up against a team this caliber first? Is that going to tell you a lot about where this team is? It's huge,
especially since, you know, they're defending MAC East champions. So, you know, to be the best, you got to beat the best. So I think, you know, this is a great test for our team, see where we are mentally, physically, all that. So I think we'll be ready for the occasion.
We were talking to Whip about turnovers, and he mentioned maybe kind of some extra drills. If you get a pass thrown to your chest with a touchdown, why don't you going to catch it this time?
I'm going to catch that one, you know. Yeah, definitely, 100%. You know, that one's still, I've been doing push-ups all week for that one still. You know, my guys up around here haven't let it up. The coaches haven't let it up. So if I see one, I'm going to go after it for sure.